svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā. Say it a few more times together. Bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatās, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayam vibho, tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā, bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatās, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayam vibho, tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā, bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatās, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayam vibho, tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā, bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatās, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayam vibho, tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā. Okay, so we're going to revise it again tomorrow, and for the next week we're going to revise every day at this time. Okay, so also when you have extra free time, like when you're taking prasadam before you go to bed, maybe when you're getting ready to go to the shower or something, then you can also try to remember it. Even if you can't remember, you try, and it's like exercising your brain and your mind. And then when we revise it, if you try during the day and you don't remember it all, then when we revise it, it'll become more strong. If you only read it and remember it, when we're revising it, it won't become as fixed. But during the day, at different times of the day, you should try to remember it. And then when you do read it, even when you're trying to remember it, you shouldn't look at the book. If you have to, first try to remember it without looking at the book. If you don't remember it and you're struggling, oh, what was that line? Oh, what was that word? Then you look at the book, and then you can revise it. But even if you don't do it, then it's good. Then what you can do is when we are revising together, then when you read it and revise it together, then it'll fill in those gaps that you forgot. But if you never try to remember it without looking at the book, then you won't learn where you have something missing. You know, some word missing or some phrase missing or some meaning missing. So it's very important that during the day, it doesn't take long. How long does it take one sloka? 10 seconds. So you practice 10, try to practice maybe 1 minute, 2 or 3 times. And in that 1 minute, you're remembering the verse. Or you can remember the previous verse we learned. Okay, what was that verse? Oh, yo mantra, sa guru. Sa guru, what comes next? What comes next? Shakshat. Yo mantra, sa guru, sakshat. And then next, what? Yo guru sa. Then guru's like hari, yo guru sa, hari svayam. Then like next, Guru yasya bhavat tushtas tasya tushto hari svayam.
People forgetting the first word, not
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah, okay. So first word. So you try a little bit like that, and then afterwards, when we revise it, then those holes in the memory will be filled in. And then when we revise it every day, it'll become like your property. We want to make these slokas the property of your heart, the wealth of your heart. And that's why it's important to remember them. When Gurudev would do programs in the West, and when he would travel, he would have different devotees sing kirtans. And when they would have to read the kirtan from the book, he wouldn't be happy. So we'll actually memorize some kirtans too later. Gurudev would say, for so long I've been preaching, and you still haven't learned this kirtan. It's a very important kirtan. Why are you reading from the book? He said, if you know it by heart, it shows that you have love and relationship with the song. So it's the same thing with the verses, you know. That's why you see Vaishnavas, when they speak Harikatha, they're not always just reading. They speak from their spurti, inspiration, and from remembrance. There's actually, the sastra is called smriti. There's shruti and smriti, 2 kinds of sastra. Shruti is what you hear, smriti is what you remember. It's a very detailed categories, but the meaning of the word is shruti and smriti, to hear and to remember. Not to read or parna. You hear, you remember. Before they are called shrutidar, those who hear something once and remember it. So we're trying to do like that. So we hear it, and then we make it our property in our heart, and then we remember it, and we repeat it. Shravan, kirtan, smaran. We hear it, we remember it, and then we do kirtan. We repeat it. And then it becomes very fixed in your heart and mind. This becomes your spiritual wealth, your spiritual property. So that's why it's important. You hear, you revise, you remember, but then also you repeat. So then you can say to your friends, oh, do you remember, Mohan, which sloka? You can tell some new boy comes, then you can tell him the slokas you've learned. And you can explain it to them. Oh, yo mantra sa guru sakshad, yo guru sa hari svayam, guru yasya bhavat tustas tasya tuste hari svayam. Then you can repeat it and then you can say, what does it mean? Oh, and then you can tell them, how is guru the same as hari? How is guru the same as mantra? What is the meaning? You know, then you can tell them this verse. Bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatās, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayaṁ vibho, tīrthī-kurvanti, tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā. And you can explain, oh, bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatās. That, oh, bhavad. Bhavad means you with respect, bhavad. In Sanskrit you say bhavad means with respect, like offering obeisance. Like, dear sir, bhavad. Bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatās. You are, bhāgavatās means pure devotee. Bhakta Bhagavat. The Bhagavat means the topmost devotee. Bhavad-vidhā bhāgavatās, and a Mahabhagavat, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ svayam vibho. You yourself are the holy place personified. Tīrtha-bhūtāḥ svayam vibho. And then tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni. You make the tirtha into a holy place. Tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni. Kurvanti means to do, to make something. Tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni. You make the holy place holy. You make the holy place holy. Otherwise it's just a place. But to become a holy place, then the sadhu has to be there, or has to have come there. Then it is tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā. Why does the sadhu make the holy place holy? Because God is always residing in their hearts. Svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā. Because they have so much love for God, therefore God is always in their hearts. So wherever God is present, that place is holy. But this world, everywhere we look, is maya, material nature. But where the sadhus are present, that place is nirgun. It is said, Jaistan Vaishnavgan, Sestan Vrindavan, Sestan Ananda Asesh. Where the sadhus are present, or the Vaishnavas are present, that place is Vrindavan. Jaistan Vaishnavgan, Sestan Vrindavan, Sestan Ananda Asesh. And that place is always blissful. So you can also tell who is a sadhu by that place they're in. Like here, with Prabhuji. Every day is a festival. Ananda Ashesh. Every day, there's not only once a day, breakfast feast, lunch feast, dinner feast, afternoon feast. Prabhuji's cooking not only for Radhakunj feast, but going for other places. He's sending his feast. And then morning time, every day 10 artis, you know, up, downstairs, 5. And kirtan, harikatha, all day long. This is meaning, this is the proof, this is Vrindavan. Where the sadhus are present, Vrindavan manifests. We can say Vrindavan is very big, but if we go every place in Vrindavan, is that Vrindavan? We can go to the internet cafe and waste our time on the internet. Is that Vrindavan then? Or we can go to people's houses where they're just watching movies or gambling or engaged in sinful activities. Is that Vrindavan? That they are outside the covering of Maya. It said, Kripa Kori Maya Jal Utai Jakon Anki Deki Suvishal Chinmaya Bhavan. O Maya Devi, please give me a mercy that you remove the covering of ignorance from my eyes so I can really enter and see Vrindavan. Narottam Das Thakur prays, Vishaya Chadiya Kabe Shuddha Habeman Kabe Hamo Hiribo Shri Vrindavan. When will Vishaya Chadiya Kabe Shuddha Habeman? When will all my Vishaya desires for sense gratification, separate from Krishna, independent desires for sense gratification, when will they leave my heart? And my mind will be pure. Shuddha Habeman. Kabe Hamo Heribo Shri Vrindavan. Then I will be able to see Vrindavan in truth. Mahaprabhu said that Mane Vane Ek Kori Jane, that other people's minds and hearts are just wild jungles full of wild beasts. But my heart and Vrindavan are non-different. Radharani would say like that. When they met Krishna in Kurukshetra, she said, please come to Vrindavan. Why? My heart is Vrindavan and I want to carry you in my heart there. So they prayed to Krishna to come back to Vrindavan. So Vrindavan is that place where the sadhus are present with pure love for Krishna, always serving Krishna through the performances of bhakti. If the sadhus aren't there performing Navada bhakti, engaging everyone else also in bhakti, then that place is not Vrindavan. It is maybe in Vrindavan, but they are outside of real Vrindavan because they are covered by Maya. It is said, Adhyapya Selila Kore Gora Rai Kono Kono Bhagyavan Deki Badapai. Radha Krishna's pastimes are going on to this day in Vrindavan, in Sevakunj, in Nidhuvan, in Shringarvat, Vangsivat. Mahaprabhu's pastimes are going on to this day in Gormandal, but only some fortunate souls can see them. Why? We are outside of the Dham because we are in Maya. We have not given up our Vishaya desires. That's why we also pray to Nityananda Prabhu. What's the second line of this Gauranga Bolite Habe? Sangsara vasana mor kabe tu chahabe. O Nityananda Prabhu, when will my desires for sangsara be very insignificant and disappear completely? Then, when I give up Vishaya Chadiya Kabe, then I can, with a pure mind, I will be able to see Vrindavan when my heart is cleansed. So we see the sadhus, they are completely pure because they only are always 24 hours a day engaged in Krishna seva with love for Krishna. Therefore, wherever they are present, that place is Vrindavan, and their heart is like a kunj where Krishna is always playing. Svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā. Krishna is playing in their hearts. So there's a very nice pastime about this. We have about 10 minutes, so I'll tell like a 5-6 minute story in relation to this. There's 2 more verses that are very important about the nature of a sadhu that are similar to this one. Okay? Aham bhakta paradino yasvatantra sadatha. That I am not independent, Krishna said. I am dependent upon my devotees. Why? Sadhavo hridayam mayam, sadhavo hridayam taham, maranyate na jananti naham tebyo manasapi. That I am in the hearts of the sadhus are in my heart. I know no one else but the sadhus, and the sadhus know no one else but me. You cannot separate, Krishna says, you cannot separate me from my devotees. Krishna said that the devotees are more dear to him than even Sankarshan, Ram, his brother, than even Lakshmi, than even Uddhava. More dear than all these personalities are the devotees, the sadhus. Therefore, Krishna says, Aham bhakta paradino yasvatantra, that I am not independent, I am always subordinate to my devotees. Such is the glory of the devotees and the sadhus. So we should not see the sadhus only by external characteristics or external position. That, oh, this is a sannyasi, he is the topmost sadhu, this is a grahasta, he is not so high class. We should not judge the sadhu only by external perception. Kiba vipra, kiba nyasi, shudra kena noy, jai Krishna tattva veta se guru hoy. Whether one is a vipra, a brahmin, a sannyasi. We learned this one also, right? We didn't revise it today though. Kiba vipra, kiba nyasi, shudra kena noy. Even externally there are shudra, like the lowest of the castes. But jai Krishna tattva veta se guru hoy. That person is a guru who is fully realized in Krishna, in knowledge of Krishna, and is in relationship with Krishna. Another famous verse of the Bhagavatāḥ, which is important to learn, is Aho batasva pachoto goriyan yaj jivagre vartate nama tubhyam tepus tapastejuhu sasnurarya brahmanutranama grananti yete. Someone who is constantly absorbed in Krishna bhakti and chanting Krishna's names. They are the topmost sadhu. They are the topmost arya, the topmost noble personality or the topmost personality. Other persons may be a brahmin, maybe a sannyasi, but they may be doing tapa, they might be doing dhyan, meditation, they may be doing yoga, they may be doing tapasya, austerities, they may be giving dan, charity. But if they are not absorbed in Krishna's bhakti, and if they don't have pure bhakti for Krishna, then all these other things are useless. It is said, Yasyasti tīrtha-bhūtāḥ kinchana, that if someone may have all the good qualities, but if they don't have Krishna bhakti, all these qualities are just like ornaments on a dead body. You may have gold, diamonds, jewels, so many ornaments on your body. But if you don't have Krishna, it is said, but if you're dead, then all these jewels don't have any value. It's like if you're dead, you're not going to be clutching, oh, my diamonds, oh, my pearls. You're dead, you're dead. So all these good qualities, so-called good qualities, without Krishna bhakti, they're all useless. They're like ornaments on a dead body. And on the other hand, if you have Krishna bhakti, then all good qualities come within you automatically. Sarva deva Mahel Guru. All the good qualities of the gods come inside Vaishnav or Guru. So we don't just judge Guru by external position. Oh, he is a Brahmin, then he is a Guru. Oh, he is a sannyasi, he is a pure Vaishnav. We respect all sannyasis and all Vaishnavas. We respect everyone. Jive saman, tibe jane Krishna understand. We respect all living entities, knowing that Krishna resides in their hearts. And we also respect, if someone is senior, we respect them. If someone is a sannyasi, you offer pranam. You offer respect. Rupa Goswami says, Krishneti yasya manasa Treta dikshasti chet pranatibhishcha bhajantamisham shru shaya bhajana vigyam ananyamanya nindari shunyam hridamipsita sangalabdya. Rupa Goswami talks about the levels of devotees, kanishta, madhyam, uttam, neophyte, intermediate, and advanced, and says, if someone is chanting Krishna name, respect him in your mind. If someone is initiated in the Diksha mantra, offer them pranam. But who should you surrender to? Shushrusaya bhajana vigyam ananyamanya. That person who is constantly engaged in Krishna Bhakti Ras, under shelter of Guru, doing Guru Seva, and who is never criticizing others, nindari shunya hridamipsita sangalabdya, take their association. So Rupa Goswami teaches, he doesn't say if someone is sannyasi, then they are Mahabhagavat, or if someone is grihasta, then they are low class. Mahaprabhu sent Gadadhar Pandit, who is Radharani herself, to take shelter of Pundarik Vidyanidhi. And he was a grihasta, and he was living in a very opulent manner on a very expensive bed. He had a gold spittoon, and he was chewing tambul pan. And Gadadhar saw him and thought this was an example to teach us. Mahaprabhu arranged this. So Gadadhar saw him and said, oh, he's an ordinary man living a very luxurious lifestyle. How can he be a Vaishnava? And he left. And Mahaprabhu said, I see some doubt has come in your mind. Your face is now dark, cloudy. Did you not have Vaishnav darshan? If you go for Vaishnav darshan, you'll be very happy, but I see you're not so happy. So he was saying, how is he a Vaishnav? He's living like a very opulent lifestyle as a grihasta. He said, go again. So he sent him with Mukunda Dat Prabhu. And when they reached his bhavan, his house, his compound of his palace, then he began singing. He sang this. Aho bakiyam stanakala kutam jigam sayapaya dapya sadvi le begatim datri chitam tatonyam kamvadayalum sharanang brajema. He sang this song glorifying Krishna, who is so merciful. He delivered even Putana, who was a witch who had put poison on her breast to kill Krishna. But Krishna was so merciful. He said, no one is more merciful than Krishna, because Krishna gave this topmost position to Putana, even though she came to kill him. So he sang this verse, and hearing this verse, Pundarik Vidyanidhi became overwhelmed with the ecstatic bhav, ecstasy of devotion, and began to roll about. Hair stood on end in his body, foam came from his mouth, quivering, choking of the voice, tears coming from his eyes. So it said, such is the glorious position of the sadhu. They are themselves tīrtha personified. So we should not just judge externally. But until we come to the madhyam level, we cannot understand the level of the Vaishnav. Kanishta, it is said that Kanishta ye archa hariyam, that they worship the deity with love, but they don't understand who is the real sadhu. So Kanishtas should be careful to be in sadhu sangha always, and then try to develop to the madhyam stage. And then once you're at the madhyam stage, then you can understand something. Ishvare tara dineshu balisesu tuchachucha prema maitri kripa peksha ya kuroti sa madhyama. The madhyam Vaishnav knows who is Kanishta, who is madhyam, who is... And then they can understand a little bit by their symptoms who is Uttam Vaishnav. And they can take shelter of the Uttam Vaishnav. Therefore, it's very important that we try to progress in bhakti. Then at that point, as the madhyam, then we will serve Krishna with love. We will worship and serve the pure devotees and stay in their association. We will honor other devotees on our same level, and we will give compassion to those who are junior to us, and we will neglect those who are inimical towards Krishna, or who are Mayavadis, or Asatsanga. So in this way, we learn something about the nature of the sadhu. So I don't think we have time today, but tomorrow we'll talk about this story that goes along with this verse. Sadhavo hridayam mayam, sadhavo hridayam tvayam, maranyate na jananti, naham ite vyasmana bepi. Vishnu himself said this to Durvasa Rishi. When Durvasa Rishi was being chased by Sudarshan Chakra for a whole year, because he couldn't understand the nature of a sadhu. And he made some offense to the sadhu. And as a result of that, he had to run around, and finally Vishnu himself said this verse, Sadhavo hridayam mayam, sadhavo hridayam tayam, maranyate na jananti, naham ite vyasmanavapi. So we're going to learn that story tomorrow. So let's say that verse 5 more times together, okay? The verse we learned today. Bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatas, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayaṁ, vibho. Say it together. tīrthī-kurvanti, tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā. Bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatas, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayam, vibho. tīrthī-kurvanti, tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadā-bhṛtā. Bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatas, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayam, vibho. tīrthī-kurvanti, tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena, gadābhṛtā. Bhavad-vidhā, bhāgavatas, tīrtha-bhūtāḥ, svayam, tīrthī-kurvanti, tīrthāni, svāntaḥ-sthena gadā-bhṛtā bhavad-vidhā bhāgavatās tīrtha-bhūtāḥ svayam vibho tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni svāntaḥ-sthena gadā-bhṛtā bhavad-vidhā bhāgavatās tīrtha-bhūtāḥ svayam vibho tīrthī-kurvanti tīrthāni svāntaḥ-sthena gadā-bhṛtā. Okay, so remember that today a few more times, and tomorrow we'll revise it, and then we'll tell the story of the Vasa. Okay, vanchakalpadribhasya kripasindhubhyo prithanang pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.